Hey everyone. So today I am going to work with something new and a little different, and I'll explain how I came to this today. This is a reading, an oracle reading for, I should say, an animal oracle reading for the week of March 8th. And today I'm going to work with the children's spirit animal oracle cards. So maybe you're wondering, why am I going to work with the children's deck when probably most of you that listen to this are adults? But this is all about listening to the inner child within us. And I just got off a call and connected with a new friend in Holland. And it was such an inspiring, and as she called it, nourishing call. And what connected us was we are in Oracle deck creation art class together. And I had shared my owl card during the class when we met this week, earlier in the week. And she shared, she reached out to me because she has a connection with owl. And whenever she sees owl now in her everyday life, she knows that it's a sign that she is supposed to take action. And so for her, it meant she wanted to get in contact with me and connect with me. And it was an absolutely beautiful call. And I'm so grateful to connect with like-minded souls like that. It was just beautiful. So for owl, for me, has always been about connecting to the inner wise self. And if you've watched my videos and you've watched my readings, a lot of times I'm talking about the inner work and how important it is that we do the inner work. I believe that it was truly the only way forward to healing on this planet. So it's really looking at, when we look at the inner work, a lot of times we're working with that inner child within us that perhaps is wounded in some way from something that happened along the way in our lives that caused us to maybe not feel worthy, or to question ourselves and to doubt ourselves. So I'm reminded of that with owl, and why I just really felt called to go to this deck today. It's a deck I really don't pull out often, but I think it's such a great thing to actually do with children as well. So if you have kids in your life, what a great way is just to pull a card from this deck. And it's a small deck. It's only 24 cards. And, just pull a card from the deck and have a discussion about it and just see where that will go. You just never know. And it's a great way to connect kids with animals and to teach them about animals and to teach them how they're here to help us. So I thought, let's look at each of us look at that inner child within each of us and what it is that we perhaps need to hear right now for that inner child within us. So just as I always do, you get to pick card 1, 2, or 3, and I will pull a card for that. And then we'll look at the all 3 cards as the reading for the week of March 8th. And even though you pick card 1, 2, or 3, you might get a message from the other cards as well. So here we go. Card 1, 2, or 3. This is going to speak to the little person within you that has a message for you. And let's see where that goes. All right, so if you pick card number 1, let me just first show you the front of the deck of the cards because it's adorable. And I'm realizing I wore my butterfly shirt today, and there is a butterfly on the front of the cards and this adorable little bunny. And look at, this is a beautiful example of animals connecting with each other. And don't you just wonder what the communication is that's going on between these two? I certainly do. I might have to sit and ponder that for a while. All right, so if you pick card number 1, oh, I love it. I love it. It is lion. And ask for what you want is the message on the bottom. So, lion, again, I've had this, I think we've had this card before. I always think of courage with lion and about speaking your voice. So, sometimes as a little person in our lives, someone may have said something to us. We may have given voice to something as a little person, and then somebody said, "Oh, you shouldn't say that," or remember that saying, "Children should be seen and not heard." Well, and then just look at times in your life where you wanted to speak up and share your truth, or there was something you did want to ask for, but you were afraid because you've kind of carried that conditioning within you and as a wound and thinking that you couldn't do that. So Lion is encouraging you that you can ask for what you want. You can absolutely do that and not to be afraid, to take that little person by the hand and say, we can do this. We can ask for what it is we want in order to live our best life. Great first card. All right. There's a butterfly. There is a butterfly on this card as well. And butterfly is all about transformation. So just think about how you're going to be transformed when you ask for what it is that you really want in your life. You're going to change on some level. You're going to shift on some level just from that. All right, so card number 2. Let's go with this one. Is monkey. The message on the bottom is try something new. It is kind of interesting how that goes, ask for what you want. It does take courage to try something new as well, because that inner critic comes up, right? Again, that's part of some conditioning that perhaps happened to us as a little child. And that makes us afraid to step out and try something new. But monkey is encouraging you to do that. Gosh, I'm thinking of the monkey. How does that go? Now I can't remember. Monkey see, monkey do. That's one of them. But speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. So I just feel like there's nothing to be afraid of, to step out and try something new, is what monkey is encouraging you to do. And what is that he is holding? It kind of looks like a tomato. A tomato. Why do I think it looks like a tomato? It must be some sort of fruit, maybe from a tree that monkeys love to eat, is what I'm thinking. Or perhaps it is a tomato, and the monkey is going to try something new and try. I don't think monkeys often get a chance to eat tomatoes if they're out in the wild. So just another message to go ahead. And what is it that you've been thinking about, you wanted to try, but you've been afraid? And maybe you're afraid of what somebody else might think. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Just go out and just do it. Just try it, right? Okay, so card number 3. I love these 2 cards together. Let's see what the third card is. See, my mind is really trying to figure out what that is truly that monkey is holding. But does it matter? It doesn't matter. I'm really feeling, though, like this is the message to try something new. Yep. Just a confirmation of that. All right, let's move on to the third card. Okay, so if you pick number 3, oh, I love it. It is Swan. Swans are so graceful, so elegant. I love how they just glide effortlessly, through the water. The message on the bottom is you are beautiful just as you are. There is a dragonfly on this one with the swan. So, I know, especially as women, though I'm sure men do the same thing, but, it's just women I work with more often. We are so good at beating ourselves up inwardly, aren't we? That inner critic can be so loud and so mean. And the swan is just reminding you that to know that you are valuable, you are worthy, you are beautiful on the inside and the out. And when we do that and we can own that and we know that in our heart and our soul, we do move through life more gracefully. And this is something I continue to work on for myself. And I'll be honest with you, just this morning, I was able to go to the hair salon yesterday, and today I was just mad at my hair, and I was just huffing and puffing about it because it wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And I stopped, and I had to remind myself to stop beating myself up about my hair. And I can hear it. I can already hear it. Some of you are probably saying, "Oh, your hair looks great today." Um, but I was beating myself up about it. And this is a reminder for me that I'm beautiful just as I am, even if my hair isn't the way I think it should be. And letting go of trying to control that definitely has made my morning go a little bit smoother, along with connecting with that beautiful woman from Holland that I got to connect with. So, overall, the reading, ask for what you want. So, let's just think about that. When you ask for what you want, you empower yourself. And when you empower yourself, it's that much easier to try something new. And just think about the more that we can share our voice and truly authentically be who we are and go out and be brave and try these things we've been wanting to try. We do come to this place that no matter what, we are worthy and we're beautiful just the way we are. Let go of, what somebody else may think of your choices. And just be that beautiful swan and just glide through life more effortlessly and open up to grace. Let's all open up to grace. All right, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful week. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. That does help. Believe it or not, it does. It helps for other people to find this message if it's something that they're looking for. So I'd really appreciate that if you could do that. So see, I'm asking for what I want because I want to help other people to grow and evolve and to experience more freedom in their life. So that's why I'm asking. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with a friend that you think might need this message. Um, and I'm just looking at this and seeing I'm trying something new too. So, all right, everyone, you have a great week. Let me know. Let me know which animal you really resonated with, or maybe it was the whole message that really stood out for you. And yeah, leave a comment. I would love to know. All right, you have a great week. I'm going to say that for the third time, and that's the last time. And I will see you again next week. Take good care and be good. Be good to that little person within you. All right. Okay. Bye bye.